Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just waiting for you guys to come in. This is my first live video on YouTube, and to let you know what we're going to talk about. Can give you guys a minute to log in. And give you guys maybe another 30 seconds to log in. We're going to talk about some sports here to let you know what we're going to talk about on this podcast, on this channel right here, the Crawford Experience. They got the live chats on. Just let you know that we're here. And what's going on? My name is James Crawford, and this channel is called the Crawford Experience. On this channel right here, we will be talking about sports, politics, news and all that, and entertainment. Just to let you know, if we, come out, we also gonna be talking about false prophets. If I could find something, like if some news come out about a false prophet, I definitely will be talking about it. So just to let you guys know that. And today, what we'll be talking about is what happened over the weekend in the NFL. We actually, you know what? Before we get there, I wanted to say something about this guy Stephen A. Smith. It's like lately, he's been acting like a real, I could say a coon. That's what he is, a sellout. He's slow down the progress of. He's a slow down. He basically, what I'm just gonna say is this: he's a coon. He's Uncle Tom. He's a sellout. He's the epitome of denying black progress. I don't care what people say. Oh, Stephen A. Smith, he has, this guy on the show and that guy on the show. But when he's elsewhere, like his program Straight Shooter, I don't watch it. But people would say, "Oh, you listen to his show, that Straight Shooter show? What he said about the black community?" No, because I don't have a time in the day for foolishness. You know what I mean? About Stephen A. Smith, I don't care. I don't care about him at all. He's a native New Yorker like me, but truthfully, his family is from somewhere in the islands. I don't know, but he say he's a black man. I'm a black man, but I'm for the cause. He's not. When you got a guy, I'm just gonna end it here, and I'm gonna say another thing about Stephen A. Smith, what he said about the New York Football Giants. When you got somebody that says, okay, when I wake up in the morning, my one obligation is to make my boss money and how I'm gonna make money. What's that tell you about him? What that really tell you about him? That's simple. He was on Tamron Hall maybe about a few years ago. I'm not sure if it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or whatever. But he was on the Tamron Hall show, and you guys could look it up. He said that when he wakes up in the morning, he want to see how he make his boss money and see how he can make the money with him. What's that tell you about him? And what he said, I don't know, I don't listen to First Take anymore because, of how he treated Max Kellerman. He said, Giant fans, my New York Football Giant fans, he said that he wasn't blown away by the hire of John Harbaugh. What? You got to be kidding me. He wasn't blown away by John Harbaugh being hired by the New York Football Giants. By the New York Football Giants. First of all, I'm just going to say this: the Giants needed an established head football coach. When you look at the history of winning, the 4 Super Bowls and 5 appearances. This is over the last, you could say, 40 years now, because the first one was in '86, during the '86 season. 39 years, whatever, because it was '87 when they won. Um, the first one was they beat Denver in '87, and then in what was it, 90 or '91, we beat they beat Buffalo Bills, and they was an underdog in that game. And then in 2000 got blown out by that defense in Baltimore, which is to me the greatest defense I ever seen that year. Then to me, period, the greatest. Even today, they still up there to me. That 2000 Baltimore Raven defense. That's one of the greatest defense I ever seen. And then the two 2007, 2011, 2007, 2011 against the Patriots, the 2 Super Bowls that they won. They was underdogs in that one too. I know the first one, it was a 2 touchdown underdog, and the 2011 they were, I believe, 5 point underdog or 4 point underdog, something like that. But if anybody not blown away by that hire, they need their head examined. That was a great hire. And about the history of the New York Football Giants, when they won Super Bowls, Tom Coughlin, Bill Parcells, they were established head football coaches. They were established head football coaches. And even when the Giants wasn't winning Super Bowls, they had established head football coaches. And when they was competitive, all the coaches was established. From Jim Fossil, he was an established coach as well too. Even though when Bill Parcells retired or left the Giants after the second Super Bowl, they had Ray Perkins say he didn't do any good. And then they hired Jim Fossil, like I said, Jim Fossil. Yeah, who and then the Giants really, the person they hired was John Harbaugh. That's a great hire. A great hire by the New York Football Giants. Now we're going to see what they're going to do in the draft. They have the 5th pick in the draft. They have issues on the offensive line on the right side, and they definitely need another receiver. So we're going to see where that goes. But I know he's going to put some great football coordinators around him, and the Giants football is back. That's all I'm just going to say. The Giants football is back. But I know what I heard about Stephen A. Smith saying that he wasn't blown away by the Giants hiring Harbaugh. I don't know what he was thinking, man. This guy is just, there's enough talking about him. Now we're going to talk about what happened. We had the playoffs, NFL playoffs, over the weekend. We know the Rams beat the Carolina. They beat Carolina. The Bears beat Green Bay. Buffalo beat Jacksonville, and the Pats beat the Los Angeles Chargers. And now we got this weekend. We got the Rams at the Bears. We're going to talk about this game right here. Everybody loves the Rams. I understand why, because they the cream of the crop right now in the NFC. They got Matthew Stafford, and they got Sean McVay at coach. They got a wonderful offense. But it's something about this Bears team, man. I don't know, man. to me. It's something about the Bears. They at Chicago. They home. They're underdog, a 4-point underdog at home in this game. And I like the quarterback. I like the hire of Ben Johnson. This is his first year as the coach in Chicago, and I like that combination. You know, it's something about Chicago in this game, man. Chicago's home, and it's going to supposed to be frigid too. I believe supposed to be in the low 20s. I believe the game is either Saturday or Sunday, but I gotta look at the temperature. But I like Chicago in this one. I'm going to take Chicago. Give me the points. They 4-point underdog. Give me the points there. Okay, you got Bills at Broncos. This game right here, the game's in Denver. It's supposed to be cold as well. Denver's favored by 2. You got Josh Allen. Right now, they the cream of the crop in the AFC. You got Josh Allen. You got James Cook, the running back. You got Khalid Shakur, the wide receiver, the slot wide receiver. And you got, he got weapons, that he could throw it to, Josh Allen. And he got a good defense, not as good as Denver's. Denver's home. This is a big game at home for Denver. They the number 1 seed. I'm hearing people saying they're fraudulent number 1 seed. To me, I don't think they're fraudulent. I haven't seen enough. They barely squeak by with wins, and throughout the regular season. They went 14-3. The Bills went, I believe, 12-5. So I believe, this game right here is, if it's a low scoring game, if this game is like a nasty mud fight, I'm gonna have to give it to Denver. And that's who I'm leaning towards, Denver in this game. Denver at home. Denver got the great defense at home. It's going to be up to Josh Allen to see. I think something tells me Josh Allen going to have to use. He's going to have to use. To me, for the Bills to win, Josh Allen going to have to throw this ball at least 35 times, because the Denver Broncos they have a great pass rush. Their front 7 is off the chain. The trenches is off the chain, and they got and I like their secondary too. So that's what I'm saying. I'm leaning towards Denver here. Denver -2. Give me Denver. All right. The next game, Houston at New England. New England's favored by 4. A lot of people love Houston in this game because of their defense, their front 7. But their offense is just anemic, man. It's just like, it's not, you don't see anything great about their offense, man. You see when they beat Pittsburgh on Monday night, when they beat Pittsburgh, the offense didn't really do much. I know C.J. Stroud was 21 for 31 for 250 yards with a touchdown and a pick. But it seems like, it's just like they didn't really, it's like they didn't really do 21 for 31, 250. It's like what they have done though on offense for me. You know what I mean? What they have done. And then you got the Patriots. What I believe Mike Vrabel will be coach of the year, 14-3. They at home in this game. They got, a potential MVP candidate in Drake May, and he got weapons all over the place on offense. A lot of people sleeping on them. I like New England in this game. I believe if my thing is this, if Houston's offense been playing how they've been playing, they're gonna lose this game, because I can't see them if they turn the ball over. Then he's been a turnover machine. C.J. Stroud. New England going to capitalize, and they're going to score points off of it. That's why I say I like New England outright, and I believe they're going to cover and some in this game. Give me the Patriots at home -4. And the final game, I got the 49ers at Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 7. I don't know, because this game right here, They got, Seattle at home. They favored by 7 points. Um, they favored by 7. They also have I don't know about this game, man. It seems like, a lot of people's counting the 49ers out. Seattle's favored by 7 at home, but I'm leaning towards San Francisco in this game. And Kyle Shanahan, he's definitely his coach of the year candidate, in this season because they've been playing. Their players been they've been hurt all year, like off the field. When one come back, another get hurt. When one come back, another get hurt. And another player come back, another get hurt. And I believe that team's gonna come together this week after the George Kittle injury. I believe Brock Purdy's gonna have a good game, and it's gonna start. To me, it have to start in the trenches with Christian McCaffrey. He's gonna have a big game, and that game is in the dome too in Seattle. I like Seattle. Give me the points. They're underdogs by 7. I believe that this gonna be a shootout. I could see this game right here. Maybe like a 34-30 game. But if it's like 34-30, it's gonna be the 49ers. I believe something tell me the 49ers going to ride that train in to the NFC title game. So my picks are Chicago. Give me the 4 points on Chicago. Broncos -2. Patriots -4. And give me the points on the 49ers. +7. +4 for the Bears. -2 for the Broncos. -4 for the Patriots. And +7 for the 49ers. Now, tomorrow, we're going to have a show. It's going to be kind of different. This is going to be more of a serious show. It's not going to be a sports. We're not going to be talking about sports tomorrow. It's going to be about, about politicians, the black preacher and the black politician, the history of the black politician and the black preacher. And also, I want to post something, see if I could post something for Martin Luther King Day. If not, I might just, do like a Tuesday evening show on Martin Luther King and reparations. Okay, so tomorrow night, I believe it's 7 o'clock. I'll be in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's if you were in Nashville or the Midwest, it's gonna be at 6 p.m. But East Coast is 7. Just to let you guys know that. And what day is the Tuesday? The 20th. We're gonna be talking about Martin Luther King and reparations on that day. And also we're gonna combine that show what happened throughout the weekend on the NFL. Okay, guys? Just to let you know that on the 16th, which is tomorrow, we'll be talking about the black preacher and the black politician, the history of it. And on the Tuesday, the 20th, we'll be talking about the NFL results and MLK and reparations. All right, guys? Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Peace.